Be careful who you marry. Sometimes people are waiting for you to die so they can inherit everything that you have worked hard for. It was a lady and she married a man and she thought this man really, really loved her. Everywhere she went, they went together. You know what I'm saying? She used to brag to all her friends of how much in love she was with her husband and how good of a man he was and all this stuff. She had no idea that the man really didn't care anything about her. He liked her, but he did not love her. So one time they was out for drinks or whatever, and somebody was new in the group, and she introduced herself, and of course she loved her husband. She showing pictures of her and her husband and the family. She was like, this man looked familiar to me. But lady didn't think nothing of it. So time passes, and another lady in the group was good friends with the lady that she met and told her, say, hey, that man right there that's married to that lady that I met the other night, your friend, is dating one of my friends. Or they used to date. She said, I know what I'm talking about. That's him. That's him. Knew his name and everything. She said, I knew he looked familiar. So time goes on and passes. The lady got sick. And the husband, he took care of her all right. But he really didn't want to take care of her like that. He didn't put her in a nursing home, but he took care of her best he could. She came out with an illness. But little did he know she had started doing backgrounds on this woman, on this lady that, quote unquote, her friend had told her that the lady you met says your husband had been having an affair with a friend of hers. So now this lady done started doing research. She had found out that her husband had been having an affair on her with this woman, and she knew it. She actually had evidence of everything, but she never did tell him. And she knew when she was in good health. So when she got down, she loved him so much, she didn't even tell him that she knew. She got down and got sick. So he glad. He telling the mistress, hey, she gonna die. We getting everything in here. You know what I'm saying? She be gone after a while. Little did he know, she had a best friend, the same friend that informed her of what was going on with her husband and her friend and the affair that they was having. When she died, and he thought he was going to get everything, all he got was a letter. The lady had already willed everything she had out to her children and her best friend, and gave him a nice letter with pictures and all kind of text messages and everything, letting him know, I knew that you didn't love me, but she said, I loved you with all my heart, and I thought in my heart that God had sent me the husband that I prayed for. When I tell you that man looked like a fool, talking about this ain't right, what he was going to do, the lawyer said, nothing you can do. Your wife went on ahead and had all this stuff notarized. Your friend, her best friend, is over everything now. You have nothing but that letter you got in your hand. When I tell you, that man cried like a baby in there. But that goes to show you, be sure when you marry people, the people that you marry love you. It's a whole big difference in love and like. And a lot of times people are with you for what you have, the benefits of what you have. And believe it or not, when you get married sometimes,